Alright, welcome to the After Action Report. This is going to be a bit more interesting over here because, as you can see over here, we are at war with pretty much the entire world. The Caucasus, Japan, England, Spain, Brazil, what remains of the US. It's basically what we're doing over here. But we're using the song over here. The Novo Army. That's what we call it. Because it fits over here. It fits what we've been doing over here at the father of futurism with our war for the cure of the world. So yeah. Very nice to actually put over here. I'm going to approach this a bit differently over here because we are at war. And that's what we're going to be doing here. We are at total war. We will be at total war for quite some time. So, a little rum over here. We are certainly, definitely bringing futurism over here. Of course, so Marinetti, we better have, I think, like 2 more years left, if I remember correctly, in history. Because I know Gabriele Stokely died in 38, and I think Marinetti died in like 44, so he has about like 2 more years left over here. And keep in mind, though, this man is old. He is old as fuck. Like, he's around like mid 1860s. Somewhere around that time frame. Can't remember a specific date, specific birthday. I slipped my mind. But yeah, Marinetti won't live long for this war, so I am interested to see how that would be. It's probably cause some great stability and great amount of instability once that occurs over here, because we are at war with it. We are at war with Caucasus, the UK, Spain, the US, and Brazil. So, post over here, everything will be geared towards welcome. Society will definitely, like I'm pretty sure men, women, and children will definitely be conscripted into this lobby. Because, you know, as militarism is the cure, you gotta make sure that everyone's over here. France, though, will probably have to rely on France to help achieve our goals over here. They probably will try to get like a pro-French guy over here, Marinetti, passed over here. And basically just have French carry stewards as this war over here along with our puppets. Or maintain them at least. Because yeah, based on things over here, it's pretty much League Solaire, Teleport Trunk over here, taking over the rest of, taking out the world basically. So I'm like this is a war that could last like well into the 50s, considering all things over here. Like we got the British Isles going on over here, we got the colonies over here. Caucasus over here, infrastructure thing like we're focusing on safe factories over here, but I never see wrapping up in military production things going on over here. Like everyone in League Solaire probably, I'm pretty sure a sizable chunk of our French would be like, "What the fuck are you doing, Italy?" But France would be like, "Hey yo, we can beat the fuck out of some Albions, and you know spread the futurist revolution abroad even further." I've been joking over here. And this is like after that war return. That hasn't been too long. I was saying there's like a brief pitch stuff. To stop it over here, but I can see over here we are now in a state that I don't think would really be great over here. Our army's kind of spread out. We're low manpower. Conscription is definitely gonna be hot. Like, pretty sure all of Dorso would be a policy at this point over here. But we definitely are going to get carried hard by French over here, considering what the French have been able to do. Despite the casualties over here, this war will probably truly test the strength of the futurist cost. So, I don't know, I'm pretty sure a lot of factions would probably resent that over here, because, you know, we just had this big war in like the Middle East, Africa, and in Europe, and now we're having an even bigger war, like an actual war. It's like war remains of the US, like we're not even taking over the US, we're taking over war remains of the US. Which is funny to me. And then we got Brazil over here, like they definitely would be, it is a time of conflict. Like, I can see this is going well beyond like maybe even the like 60s. Considering over here, like we'll be a permanent, like I guarantee Italy, League Solaire as a whole definitely be in a permanent state of war. Like, I can see us beating over a Kafka society. Probably being Britain, but the Americas and all that, it definitely going to be a lot harder. We got the Amazon over here, and then we got the US in collapse over here. Definitely going to be. Definitely would hamper out things over here. And then we got Japan out here. It's like, whew. Look at that. I can only assume exactly the cost of this war. Like, I can guarantee you, despite what we have done over here, I guarantee you Marinetti would definitely seen him as like the world's biggest warmonger since like fucking Genghis Khan. I mean, we had like friend Sternberg over here, but Sternberg wasn't really all that well known over here because he got ass handed to him. But it's definitely something over here. Like, we definitely would be, you know, whatever territories we do control, we definitely would be peeping them out over here. Definitely would be usurping various places over here. By the way, war with Spain. I wonder if they were join a faction that would still be here. Well, Fiume is gonna get a complete war once Burning Memories come out. Which, by the way, by the time this come out, it's probably Burning Memories probably will have come out, but it's gonna be released this year. So I'm interested to see exactly what the hell is gonna be going on with Fiume and France and Spain and West Africa, because I think that includes like stuff over here. And just to see how Liberia is going to be with you know, Garvey and Padmore. But they were saying eternally militarily, like we don't have a tank corps. We never really had the resources to actually, you know, fund the proper tank corps. And territory is definitely kind of unruly. Much what we'll be doing now. Infrastructure wise, we definitely would be getting that up and running over here. But like pretty much everything's gonna be going towards the military. We're gonna be training out. We have no navy, so we're definitely gonna be training out some ships until in the meantime just rely on France. We're definitely probably will start kickstarting an armored force. But definitely it'll just be like a mass conscription. We're gonna have a bunch of motorized, like primarily motorized, gonna be out here. Probably doing some fucking blitzkrieg tactics and just fucking zoom around the enemies. Let's get things going, get the power flowing, things moving, all that good stuff. But what I am interested in is exactly how long we would be able to truly sustain this over here, because I don't think this could last. I know we're at war with some very big powers, but at the same time, like in about like 2 years' time, if I remember the day correctly, Marinetti is gonna be dead from a heart attack. So I don't know how long that would persist after his death. I don't think it would. I definitely do think that that would cause like a fucking bit of schism over here, unless he has got like a protege lined up for it that's going to continue his stuff. France being France would definitely still be all for the whole war stuff, but I can definitely see like massive discontent with the effect of like Israel before dynasty, because the whole thing with the dynasty is that they only Finland come from Egypt. So it definitely wouldn't be something that they would really like to be a part of, because they just want to, you know, the lands of Egypt and Finland, along with parts of the old empires over here. So I can only assume that they would be pleased over here. But just considering this weird ass for with Kafka's idea that we're kind of war with. Yeah, for like these foreign nations like Japan and the US, I'm pretty sure that like it would be war in theory, but like treaty in reality. Like we do have a foothold in Brazil, but like in the Amazon territory, so who knows how the fuck this could work over here. Definitely would be able to beat Spain. The Catholic Society would be the slog to go through. Africa definitely gonna be a bit of a pain. And the UK would be a bit of a pain as well, because you know the Navy. But as I said before, I don't really know the great extent of all this, because it's a war of great proportion. Like it is total. Like this is actual totality. Like this is fucking. I did a pledge of 1,000 people back, and this is kind of shit that Goebbels from that mod does. Like a people war and the whole thing, like that whole fucking thing. I can't remember. I haven't played 1,000 people back since that fucking Beria playthrough actually. So yeah, I just kind of out of the loop of it. I just kind of wait for an update to happen. But yeah, one thing that I'm interested in is exactly how this. Can I am fascinated by if this would actually be continued. I don't think this would, which minority does. I think that we probably won't be able to get through the mainlands over here with like first Japan, the US, and maybe Brazil and the UK. Definitely would be something that would drag out quite a bit. So I'm very interested. Oh, yeah, we got Savan over here. Yeah, this is definitely territory that I don't know if we'll be able to do this. So like it would be like a goddamn miracle if we could be able to do this. Cause a lot of naval invasions, a lot of planning we got to do, and a lot of broken bodies I need to get drummed up over here for this coming war. So basically, League Soleil is like an interesting spot because we going to war with a bunch of big names, and France is gonna be all for that because you know we're all about the future and all that shit. So, biggest question is if it's like doesn't collapse or something. This could very easily collapse over here. Like we had a big war not too long ago, and now we're starting like an even bigger war. And I can definitely see, like, I'm pretty sure, like, with the whole, like, futurist doctrine, cracking the whip and all that, and promoting speed and all that. Definitely quite a bit of indoctrination over here, but I don't really know how long this is going to be lasting. Once, the war started turning into big old stalemates. And like, nothing really gets done. We shall see that. We shall see up here. This is before I'm going to be doing bonus stuff, so I don't know how many long I'm going to be taking because I kind of want to spread these out. Unless an update happens, in which case we shall see exactly how. Probably just going to end it over here because, as I said before, I've in this series before like I to do any other war stuff over here. But the big thing that I've done over here is basically trying to figure out exactly how we're going to win this war because I don't really know. I don't quite know, but it is what it is. And trying to remember something. I can't remember. Anyway, as I said before, basically, I don't quite know what else to add over here. Just say like, society is going to be geared towards war. We're going to be doing a lot of war production. Military factories at the ass. Troops are going to be conscripted. It's very possible that this whole thing could collapse, and very possible that you can bog down stalemate. It's highly unlikely if we realistically would be succeeding this. Like this is just a war. Like this is a world war that we just cannot realistically win. Like we could probably beat the Catholic Society back. We could probably invade Britain. We could probably take over the African colonies. But Japan's gonna be pain. Brazil is gonna be a slog to get through. The U.S. currently dividing itself. Like it's gonna be interesting, than to say the least. Very interesting over here, and I don't really know what else to add, actually, when I say about that. Yeah, I think we can show it here, especially with all like these far off territories and all that. Like it all colonies, like God, it's just gonna be a massive slog over there. I can definitely see this as just being eternal war in theory, like it's fucking 1984 or possibly collapse from too much eternal strife and death of the leader and all that good shit that all sorts of instability for the nation. So yeah, I think we're gonna end over here. I didn't really talk too much because this kind of society is just geared towards war. Like everything would just be for war production. And as gain much troops and resources as possible to be able to keep up the war production, because that's all we're basically gonna be doing. We're gonna have a big old fuck off army, and then it's a matter of if we actually do win, what the fuck are we gonna do after? We have a bunch of men over here scattered around the globe. We have a bunch of territory that we feasibly cannot be able to control. Realistically, really control like this extent amount of territory. It would just be like at best we have published, at worst, just a complete drain on the nation. Just with all that good shit going on out. So yeah, I'm aboard the Mad Artist. It's about over here. This is probably the last time we'll be recording for quite a while over here. And by the time this uploads, we should be recording again. I'm just gonna be taking a break for a bit, so that way next time I do come back, in like a different perspective. We might be doing Kaiser Redux again. We might be the update might come from Red Flint. We'll be doing that, or we might be doing something else. Who knows? We'll see. Till then, I'll see you guys next time with the next another video, whatever that may be. So until then, I'll see all you later. Bye.